मेरी कलमों
डंडावत बंदन अनकबार सर्वकला समरथ डोलन ते रखो प्रभु नानक दे कर हाथ तेरे जोर मैं गूंगा कहता हूँ तेरा सदका तेरी शरण सतनाम श्री वाहिगुरु साहिब जीओ एक ओंकार सतगुर प्रसाद वार तीजी आद पुरख आदेश वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦੀ Guru Khalsa Sad Sangat Ji. We're blessed again to be gathered together to continue learning from the teachings given to us by Bhai Sahib Bhai Gurdas Sahib Ji, the teachings in their Vara which are the key to understanding Gurbani and Gursikhi. We are about to begin the third Var of their 40 Vars that were blessed by Sahib Sri Guru Arjan Dev Sahib Ji. The previous Var, the second Var, describes the omnipresence of Vaheguru in their own creation. So the 20 Paudian that we went through in the previous Var, that's what they described. They gave different examples. For example, like how our mind is connected to all our senses, all our organs, and through our mind they work and they move and they act. In the same way, Vaheguru's Jyot is connected to all their creation, and only due to their Jyot does that creation acts, moves, works, lives, due to their kirpa. In this third Var, Bhai Sahib Gurdas Sahib Ji are going to describe the Gursikh, the disciple, the Chela, and they're going to describe that relationship with the Chela's Guru, that the Guru and the Chela are one and they are the same, how the blessings are passed on, what the qualities of the Gursikh are, or the Gurmukh are, or the disciple, or the Chela. They're the words that Bhai Sahib Ji is going to use. In this first Paudi, in this third Var, out of 20 Paudiyan, Bhai Sahib Ji is obviously going to, as they start every Var with a Mangal, respect, the praises of Akal Purkh Vaheguru. Let us focus our attentions to this Var and see what teachings Bhai Sahib Ji is giving us within this one. Satnam Sri Vaheguru Sahib Ji, Ek Oankar. There is one Lord, Akal Purkh Vaheguru, without opposition, with no duality. Oankar, Sabda Prakashak, they are the creator, the nourisher, and the deliverer of all their creation back into themselves. How are they realized? Satgur Prasad, they are realized by the blessings of the true Guru, Sahib Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Var Tiji, so this is the third Var of the 40 Vars that Bhai Sahib Ji is blessing us with. Ad Purkh Ades, so Ad Purkh, Ad means in the beginning, at the start. The mud, Purkh means Puran, complete, perfect. So Ad Purkh, Akal Purkh Vaheguru, from the beginning, who are the beginning of everything, obviously the infinite Lord, they are complete, they are perfect. Ades, we bow down to them. One translation for Ades is Namaskar, to bow down, to give our reverence to them. Another translation we can say Ades, they have come, Aya, this place. Which place have they come? They have come to their own creation. They are present in their own creation. Adabakhanaya, they are known as the primal Lord, absolute beginning of everything. They are the beginning and the cause of everything. Nothing begins without their blessings. So Satgura Sacha Ves. So which form have they come to this earth, this creation? Not just the earth, but all their expanse. What is their form? Their form is So Satgur. Sacha Ves, the true Guru is their form, is their Ves. They have come in that form in their creation. Sabad Singyanaya. Singyanaya means to realize, to Pashananakar. Through their Shabad, through the Gurbani, through the teachings, that is the only way we can realize and see and experience them. So what do we do with the Shabad? Sabad Surt Upadesh. So the teachings, the Upadesh in the Shabad, we have to Surt, put our concentration in those teachings. So we meditate on the name of the Lord, Vaheguru Mantra, Mool Mantra, or any Gurbani. We put our concentrations in that Upadesh, in those teachings, and then Satya Samanaya. Sach, the only truth, in the past, present, and future. Vaheguru Samanaya, we merge into them. Sad Sangata Sacha Des. So where do they reside? They reside in the Sad Sangat. The Sad Sangat, the company of the holy, as we describe in the holy congregation, coming to the Gurdwara in the presence of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. That's where they reside. Kar Parvanaya, that is the house, that is Parvananik of that is their abode as such. That is where they reside. That is where we experience them. prem bhagat avesh. And how do we realize them? How do we become one with them? Avesh means pravesh hona. How do we become one? Prem bhagat, through prema bhakti. By meditating with love on the Lord, we can realize them. Sahaja sukhaneya, and then we get complete peace, absolute anand, knowledge, gyan. Sahaja sukhaneya, we gain that sahaj avastha, anand avastha, blissful place of sukh and peace just by prema bhakti. Bhagat vachal parvesh. So those bhagats, those devotees, those sevaks, sevadars, the Akal Purkh Vaheguru is Bhagat Vachal. They bless, they are kind, they bless those bhagats, parvesh, and they're the ones who are parvesh in them. And Vaheguru is parvesh in their hirda, in their hearts, in their minds, intellects, memory. Vaheguru Sahib Ji, parvesh is in them, they realize. Mana Nimaneya. So the Nimaneya, the one who, if we want to say the Garib, the poor, has no honor, they are blessed with that man, they are blessed with honor through Vaheguruji's blessings. Brahma, Bisan, Mehe. So then Pai Sahib Ji continues, talks about the three leading deities, Brahma, Vishnu and Shivji. Brahma, Bisan, Vishnu and Mahesh, Shivji, Antana Janeya, they have not been, even they're the greatest deities as known in the world or were known in the world. Even they cannot find an end or the limit of Vaheguru, because Vaheguru is the greatest of all. They are the creator, not these deities. Vaheguru is. Simare Sahasafana Se. So even Sheshanag, another deity as known in the Sanatan world, Sheshanag was like a snake, and even Sheshanag, remembering Akal Purkh Vaheguru, Telana Pashanaya, even they haven't found or experienced Vaheguru. Those blessings are only with the true disciple, the true Gursikh, which we're going to learn about in this var. Gurmukh Dar Darves, Sach Sohanaya. So at the end, Bhai Gurdas Sahib Ji says, Gurmukh Dar Darvesh. Darvesh means like a beggar, a jachak. Not a beggar in terms of begging for money or materialism, a beggar for oneness. Those who want to beg and yearn, yearning for Gursikhi, yearning for the darshan, the oneness of Vaheguru. Gurmukh, they are the Gurmukh who at the door yearn for oneness with Vaheguru. Sacha Sohaneya, they are so unique, they are the ones honored, they are the ones blessed with the oneness of the true Lord Akal Purkh Vaheguru. This is the Mangal at the beginning of this var, of the first body of the 20 vars, and it's a teaching and a blessing and describing Guru Sahib Ji. And we're going to continue with these teachings. We're going to continue with this var to understand how a Gursikh should be, what a disciple should be, what the difference between a disciple and a Guru is. Bhai Sahib Ji is going to describe that. Join us again so we continue learning the teachings, understanding Gursikhi, Gurbani better. If I've offended anybody, made any mistakes, I beg for forgiveness. Sadh Sangat Ji, bless me so we can continue sharing these teachings and we can learn understand Gurbani and Gursikhi better. Deho sajjan asishriyan Jehovah Sahib Shumail lekha katahna shutiya khen khen pulanhar baksan har baksala nanak par utar Gurmukh dar darves sach sohaniya. Vaheguru ji ka khalsa, Vaheguru ji ki fateh.
मेरी कल